Hello and welcome to Movies with My Dad, the podcast where I, film critic Tina Kakadelis, take my dad Stratis to the movies. This week we saw Hard Eyes, directed by Josh Rubin, starring Olivia Holt and Mason Gooding. Join us on the spoiler-filled car ride home. Okay, we can go.
Hi, Tina.
Hello.
What did you take me to this time?
Hard Eyes.
Why?
Are you too cold to really have full conversations? You're just saying 2 words.
It's chilly.
Okay. Hard Eyes.
You brought me to a movie
I did.
that had absolutely everything I dislike in a movie.
And you liked it.
Oh, you didn't even let me do the build-up, did you? That's just mean. I've been planning that for half of the movie.
I'm so sorry.
I didn't even get to do the... It's ruined now.
Do your little moment. Let's
ruined.
pretend. Let's
no,
pretend.
What's the movie about?
What movie
late.
did I take? Do your little thing.
You ruined it.
Do your little bit.
No, move on.
Do your bit.
Move on.
Do your bit.
No.
I'm not going to move on.
Then we're going to be here all the way home.
Come on, Dad.
No.
Dad.
No.
Do your
What's
bit.
the movie about?
Oh my God, that's so lame that you won't even do your little bit. You know who committed to their little bit? The Hard Eyes Killers. My goodness. Couples get murdered on Valentine's Day by Hard Eye Killers, what they nicknamed them. And these 2 people who begrudgingly are forced to spend Valentine's Day together get mistaken for a couple and are hunted by the...
Because Hard Eyes only kills couples on Valentine's Day.
Correct. I guessed the Hard Eyes Killer. I was so proud of myself. I knew it was both of them.
It was obvious.
Okay, well, fine. Jeez.
What, you really didn't get... Oh, that was so easy.
Oh, okay.
No?
Oh, let me bleep that.
I didn't know who the other guy was, though. The sacrificial Hard Eyes.
Well, I don't think you're supposed to.
We're
You're getting ahead of yourself. Can you go back and do your little bit?
No.
Okay, well then can you talk about your feelings?
My feelings.
You were supposed to hate it.
I was supposed to hate it because it has all the things I don't like in a movie.
Okay, so you're gonna do your bit. So just do it. You're doing
Oh,
it.
you were just mean. No, now you're not getting
Dad,
it. Oh, no. No, you're carrying the rest of this episode.
Dad,
I'm
bit.
just driving home.
Do your little bit.
Nope.
Okay, but you were supposed to. That's the whole thing.
Why don't you do my bit for me? Because you already know what it is.
Well, no, I don't know why this swayed you.
What do you mean why it swayed me?
I don't know why you liked this out of other movies. I mean, it was good. I enjoyed myself.
It was funny.
Yes, it was funny.
It was cute. It was a love story. It was funny. It just... What are the other elements that I would not like? Let's see if you can do that.
Okay, you don't like blood and gore.
I don't mind blood and gore.
That's like the
For
main...
a purpose.
Okay. And murdering?
No, murdering is not
Valentine's Day was a purpose to you?
No.
I don't know. Just do it. Do your... Why was this different? Besides that it was funny and it was romantic.
Because the blood and guts and the murder part was not the story. Which I thought was kind of good. I didn't expect that. I expected this to be a...
you expected there to be nothing beyond the blood and guts. Is that what you're saying?
It looked like, a Friday the 13th kind of...
God, you've
That's
seen
the only
so
one
many
I got.
horror movies
Leave me
by
alone.
now.
I could say Halloween.
Yeah. I would give you that it could be Halloween. That it looked like it could have been Halloween where there's not much going on in the rest of Halloween, respectfully. To John Carpenter.
Yeah.
I'm sure he listens.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay. But you enjoyed yourself.
It wasn't that kind of movie at all.
No.
Although it almost felt like it at the beginning.
Yeah, you were very quiet in the beginning. You didn't
Well,
like
when they
Michaela...
squashed the lady's head.
Oh, in the wine crusher? The grape crusher?
I knew there was such a thing as a grape crusher like that.
How else are you going to do it?
All I could think of was the Star Wars
trash
compactor scene that went the wrong way.
And then you pop a face. I thought that was a fun way to start.
I do want to see frame by frame of that.
Yeah. I would also like to see...
Because how many frames did they actually use there?
I was surprised that they showed you the head splooshing.
Well, I don't know if you actually saw a head splooshing.
I saw her eyeball fly.
I need to see the Blu-ray of this.
We can watch it again, Dad. I quite enjoyed myself. I had a feeling that I would.
Well, you knew something about it. I just had the trailers to go by. And I don't think the trailers...
only had the score to go by.
No, you've read stuff about it.
No.
You walked in here and said people like this movie.
Yeah.
So you had
by
something.
By people, I did mean the composer of the movie that I interviewed.
Okay, that's not fair.
So he's a little biased, but he was right.
What did he say?
Jay. He said, because I only had the score to go off of when I interviewed him. And so, like, I asked, because the score goes crazy. It's really cool. But then it's also, like, has those little beautiful moments of, like, romance movies. So I asked him about that, and he said it blends romance and murder very well. And at the time, I don't know if I fully believed him, but I was willing to give him the shot.
I don't think anyone's done this before, have they?
This
doesn't feel like anything I've seen put together in this way, other than it's a Hallmark movie, it's Harry Met Sally, and it's Halloween.
In my notes, I did write, this is like when they were bickering at the dinner table for the first time.
Yeah,
I was like, this is Harry Met Sally, 100%.
Yes, it had that feeling to it.
But are you only saying that it's Harry Met Sally because of the Super Bowl commercial that is fresh in your mind?
No.
Okay. I feel like yes, but that's fine.
No, I like Harry Met Sally. It has that kind of that 80s love story feel. And then the trope of going to the airport to get the man you love and the best friend's girlfriend.
Why I was laughing so much before that is because the best friend's pump-up speech, she was just listing names of rom-coms.
Oh, seriously?
She was like, take it to Notting Hill. Like, we'll all be bridesmaids. Like, she was just listing, but like worked it into... I did wonder
the Notting Hill?
Notting Hill, yeah.
I did wonder what that reference was.
Yeah, it's the movie Notting Hill.
Okay.
But I thought that was so and it gives you, if you came to this movie because you wanted to see a romantic comedy, it gave you the sad girl moments. You're making this a
date film?
Romantic comedies are not... It could be a date movie.
Could this be a date movie?
Why wouldn't it?
I guess it has to be a very specific couple.
I don't understand why you think that this couldn't be.
I don't know. I don't feel like horror movies are a date movie.
My first date was at a horror movie.
That's
there was
the
no
problem
romance
right there,
in
isn't it?
I don't know. This was 12, 13, 16 years ago.
I think I took your mother to... Or we went together to maybe a Western? I think it was a Western.
And she went on a second date.
I think it was a
with
Kevin Costner Western.
My boy.
Your boy.
That is my boy, Kevin.
But it wasn't a date, so to speak, because there was somebody else there.
Okay, that's not a date.
But we both think of it as our first date. That's when we knew.
Okay, well, that's not a date.
Ask
if there's
your
a
mother.
Third person there, that's not a date. I don't think going to a first date, like, if your first date is a movie with mom, makes no sense.
I didn't know she didn't like movies back then. And I loved movies,
crazy.
She would just say yes, I'm sure.
It's crazy behavior. But, going back to my original point, if you came into this movie wanting a romantic comedy, you got the romantic comedy beats. You got you got the bickering, you got the meet cute, you got the low moment, you got the run to the airport, you got the speech, saying their love. You got it all. And then if you also came to the movie because you wanted a slasher, you got a slasher. All the beats of both. Perfectly intertwined together.
It was perfectly intertwined. That's what I'm saying. I don't think anyone's ever done that before, have they?
I don't think so.
In a way, there's been sort of like the zombie movie had a version of this, right?
Oh, Warm Bodies.
Warm Bodies. That was sort of a love movie too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was actually thinking the Woody Harrelson one.
Zombieland? No, I would not say
because of the comedy aspect, not the love story, just intermixing.
Yeah. Okay, people have intermixed
I guess they've
horror
intermixed
and comedy
before. That's true.
You've
but
seen
not
it.
Horror, comedy, and a honest-to-goodness rom-com.
I would say not an honest-to-goodness rom-com in the way that this is, but there have been other, obviously, but this is not like a brand new idea. But the honest-to-goodness beats of the rom-com, I feel like this is unique in that sense. Because it respects both wholeheartedly. Like, it respects the genre conventions of a rom-com, and it respects the genre conventions of a slasher. And it's not poking fun.
But a comedy.
Yeah, a rom-com.
Oh, okay.
That's what the com is, famously.
Okay.
But it's not, I feel like a lot of times if you make a horror movie that is comedic or, like, has touches of romance, you're punching down, and the jokes are like making fun of the genre instead of just being earnestly wanting to make something that is sweet and endearing and romantic. Like, they weren't making fun of that romance at all.
No. Do you any idea who the writers were?
One of the writers is Christopher Landon, who did Happy Death Day, which is one of my favorite horror comedies with a touch of romance, not the same genre conventions, I would argue, but a touch of it. And there are two others, but I didn't recognize them immediately.
Were they all male, or was there a mixture?
I believe so. I believe it's all dudes.
That's just amazing.
That men can be sensitive?
Yes.
Woo!
No, that's not true. I just thought there might have been a woman's perspective in there somewhere.
I mean, no, I feel like if you're a good writer, you can write. My boy, Cooper Rafe, who has nothing to do with horror, but has been a friend of mine for me recently because of his great TV show out of Sundance. He writes women, I feel like, exceptionally well. Mike Mills, same thing. Men can be sensitive.
Names, I don't know who these people are.
Oh my god. Okay, what was your favorite joke or favorite murder? I'll let you pick.
Oh. I don't think I had any favorite murders.
No?
No, I don't. Again, don't like
You
watching gratuitous murder.
Respectfully, when the one lady got her head sliced off by the statue, you did chuckle quite a lot.
By the statue.
At the very end.
Oh. I didn't.
You chuckled.
I chuckled when her body ripped off the head.
Okay, so I'd argue you
But then by
enjoyed
that point, it was a solid comedy. I was no longer in the we're just murdering for murder's sake.
I mean, it was never murdering for murder's sake.
Well, that's what a lot of horror movies are.
But this wasn't that. You can't do that.
I just did.
Oh my god. Okay, your favorite joke. What did you like?
Oh, I don't know. I can't remember any of the jokes.
Great.
You tell me.
I love Michaela Watkins' southern accent. The woman who runs the ad
Yeah,
agency.
who is she?
Michaela Watkins.
I don't know her.
She's great. I just watched her in another movie last week. It was so good. Sue's. Highly recommend it. Sweet little comedy.
Did you know who the policewoman was?
Yeah. Jordana Brewster.
Okay.
Family.
Yes, she is from that.
And from Chuck.
I think she was, what?
Yeah, she's Chuck's girlfriend from college. Chuck, the television show Chuck.
No way.
Starring
She's in that?
Zachary Levi, who we don't speak of anymore.
I would not have. I was going.
She's Jill, his girlfriend from Stanford.
I
God, what is left in my brain of that show?
Wow, that's impressive, Tina.
That is bleak.
I think I remember her. Was she in Dallas, the remake?
I don't know. The remake? They made a remake of Dallas?
They did.
When?
I don't know, in the early 2000s.
Are you talking about like Melrose Place?
No, it was called Dallas.
I know, but I don't remember that.
I'm sorry. You were
Okay.
probably in college.
In the early 2000s?
Somewhere in the 2000s.
My goodness. Okay, we do have an email, but I don't know if I can access my email.
But wait, I have a question for you.
Oh, okay.
Did you notice honestly, this is the only one plot point I saw that I was like, what? Did you catch it?
I'm not going to think too long about it because dead air is not interesting, so I'm just going to say no.
So, at the end scene...
When they're proposing to each other?
No, the scene in the church.
Okay.
Where our heroine takes...
What's her name?
I don't know. She was really good. I like both of the actors. I don't know who they are.
You know who he's the son of?
He looks familiar.
Well, he was in Scream, which you've seen and did not like.
I did not like that.
He kept
There's a
getting
movie
stabbed.
just for gratuitous
Yeah, he
killing
kept
scenes.
getting stabbed, and you were shocked that he lived. He's Cuba Gooding Jr.'s kid.
Oh. Okay, I guess I can see that.
He's very charming. I like him a lot.
So, anyways, who's the female lead?
Allie?
Allie. What's the actress's name?
Olivia.
You're whispering, Tina.
Because I'm not confident in that answer.
Let's just go with Allie.
Yeah.
So when Allie takes the policewoman, who I don't remember her name either, and impales her,
I don't know what her name is.
impales her on the statue of Saint Valentine. All that was happening while Cuba Gooding Jr.'s son is lying on the ground.
Jay.
Huh?
Jay.
Jay is lying on the ground nearby watching this occur.
Yeah.
He's already been shot and is not very helpful.
Yeah.
Moments after she kills the policewoman, Jay reaches over, grabs what is the thing that shoots arrows?
A crossbow.
A crossbow, and kills the other guy. So that crossbow was sitting there. He could have saved her.
Oh, but he knows a strong, independent woman when he sees one. That's fine. I'm okay with that. He says she can take care of me.
I think he should have shot that one first. But anyways.
I don't really feel like that.
The rest of it just entertained me immensely.
That is crazy. But I'm glad. Look at you, turning the corner on horror movies.
It's not a horror movie.
It is a horror movie.
It is not.
It is a romantic
rom-com.
horror comedy.
It's a new genre.
A slasher rom-com. There you go. Okay, what are you gonna rate it? How many hearts?
Oh, hard eyes?
I don't like when you do plural things because it confuses me.
What do you mean?
I don't know if like hard eye, like a set of eyes is one, or if we're like doubling things. I don't like it.
So individual heart eye?
No, just hearts.
Hearts.
Oh my goodness. Or his.
I'll give
their
it
cute little knives with the hearts
that
punched
was cute.
in. I love
I'll give
that.
it a solid 4 for entertainment value.
Wow. I'll give it 4.5. I really enjoyed myself.
That doesn't leave any room for the greatest movie of all time to squeeze in above this.
What? What is the greatest movie of all time?
I don't know. You haven't seen it yet, but you only now left it between Hard Eyes and a 5.0. So
I can rate as many movies 5 stars as I want. It's not like once I rated a 5 stars, then
a 5-star is the pinnacle of all movies.
Okay, well, I already rated The Substance 5 stars, so I've lost it, I guess.
So that's it. You've rated. That's it. That's your 5-star movie.
I'm fine with
Nothing
that.
else is better than that.
Okay, we have an email to look at, but I'm afraid to get out of this recording thing. I hope it'll still be recording. Let's try it. You hit the curb.
Mm.
Good, it was still recording while you hit the curb. Okay. Well, let me go to this email. I've been purposefully keeping it unread. There we go. Okay. Okay, hello to our sole email friend. Jarrett. Welcome back. Okay. He's finally caught up. He's watched The Substance, Gladiator 2, and Inside Out 2. A lot of sequels in The Substance. Also believes Riley was attracted to women. Score 1 for the lesbians. Did you see how Hard Eyes spared the lesbians?
I did notice that.
Gay rights.
Who's Riley?
Riley's the main character of Inside Out 2.
Oh, that was like 6 months ago.
Okay, well,
You want me to
he's
keep track of
busy.
these?
Oh my gosh.
Gotta be more timely.
Mean. You can't be mean to the one person sending you emails.
To be truthful here, didn't send me an email. Sent it to you.
You have access to this email too.
Okay, so send it to me too.
Jeez. He also fell asleep while watching Gladiator 2. I guess you did.
Oh, I did have a nap, yes.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I missed a good dad joke that I could have done for the production designer when I could have asked him if they built Rome in a day. I didn't do that. You don't appreciate a dad joke.
Please, my entire life is a dad joke.
Jeez.
Did he write that in this text, or you writing this?
Well, he wrote this.
Okay, just
I didn't
checking.
write this.
You're not reading it like it's an email, so I don't know.
I'm synopsisizing.
I know, so
quickly.
Move on.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't even notice at the very end Jarrett put he, him pronouns. Because last time I said I don't know what pronouns Jarrett goes by. Thank you, Jarrett. Then for The Substance, he said, have you given thought to taking the Movies with My Dad crew on the road to go to film festivals, because Tina talks about going to film festivals all the time? We have tried. Your application was rejected.
I don't think you should enjoy that just so much.
Well, that's the reason we haven't.
We need more subscribers.
That's true. We need more subscribers, so tell all your friends
so I can go to film festivals.
Won't be rejected.
And be tortured in person. Great.
Okay, that's it. Thank you, Jarrett, so much
you,
for
Jared.
your email. Jarrett.
What did I say?
You said Jared.
Jarrett.
Thank you. Enunciate.
I slurred.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Good night.
Love hurts.
Ouch.
Okay. That's it for this week's episode of Movies with My Dad. You can find all of our episodes online at movieswithmydad.com. You can also send us an email at movieswithmydadpod@gmail.com. My dad is desperate to hear from you. You can find me, Tina, on Twitter at Captain Ameripug or letterboxed at Tina_DOCX. You can find my dad at our local Home Depot. Tune in next week when we head back to the movies.